Sledding accident paralyzed a Brownsville, Minnesota girl 2 years ago. Physical therapy became her pathway back to a normal life.
And since that accident, the young girl, her family, and therapists have worked hard trying to get back to the reality of a normal childhood.
News Channel 8's Kristen Elisario brings us the remarkable story of this girl and her family.
A sledding accident on January 4th, 2008 changed 3-year-old Adeline Raisler-Bogolke's life.
Adeline came outside and ended up on the sled and went down the driveway instead. And there was a car parked at the bottom.
Adeline's head hit the front of the car. Little did her parents know she had fractured her skull and drove a 4-inch piece of bone into her brain.
I thought that she was going to have to get stitches because she was speaking to me.
Mel was able to get her out front of the car, and Adeline was still conscious. She never lost consciousness.
The injury left her paralyzed on her left side, and she was brought to Franciscan Skemp's emergency room.
I just started to see all the people that were coming in, and then they introduced me to a priest. So it wasn't looking good at that point.
Adeline was airlifted from the ER to Mayo Clinic in Rochester. 2 surgeries left many unknowns about her recovery and future. But after spending a week at Mayo, she began to walk.
She was progressing. She was doing really well. They were always telling me good things that were happening with her.
They would test her for things, and they would literally take like a little metal bar and put it on her fingernail and squeeze down, inducing pain, and you would see her arm move. And they said that was good because then they know the arm is working.
Her left arm and leg worked, but not to their full potential, and she immediately began physical therapy.
So she wanted to always use her right hand. When we try to get her to use her left hand, she'd say, "No, I want to use my right hand, it works better." So one of the treatment techniques we used was we casted her good hand. And then she was forced to use her left hand, and that's really when we started to see a lot of big gains.
For the first year, she attended physical therapy 3 times a week.
I used to get stuck on stuff like this, and then I couldn't get my hand off. And then my hand's bigger.
Your right hand's bigger?
Than this one.
Her therapy sessions, mixed with positive parents and a supportive big brother, are what's led her to where she is today.
It helps that Adeline does not get hurt, and I better watch out for her. If she does get into trouble, I better watch out.
She is so tough, and there's something about her that I believe that's what pulled her through.
She never had anyone giving her negatives. It was always positives. And so she just worked hard.
Kristen Elisario, News Channel 8.
Well, thank goodness she has that big brother, huh?
Yeah,
He's going to
exactly.
look out for her forever.
Doing so well, yeah.
Adeline is now 5 years old and no longer attends therapy at Franciscan Skemp.
Instead, she continues to build the strength of her left hand through activities at home and in her kindergarten class. Congratulations to her and good luck.
Yeah. Well,